Hello, this is the review of episode 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 10, the Choreo and Singing Challenge. This is Pedro, and welcome to Beyond the Drag, where we dive into drag contests worldwide. So, if you heard or saw my last submission, I'm working fast on these episodes, and I'm just rewatching the runways and maxi challenges with not much commentary on the edit and the queens. Up first, to recap the distribution of the MVQ points, the one who goes first is Cynthia and gives her to Alyssa, Denali to Acid to Denali, and Alyssa to Cynthia, which is what I feel is the normal thing to do. I mean, what happened on episode 2. And let's move right away to the Maxi Challenge, which for this case we have the stagecooch choreo, acting, and singing challenge. They have to record, write their verses, and decide which song they will perform. So my ranking system goes 0 meaning worst and 5 meaning perfection. On the first group, we have Cynthia, Daya, and Ginger. Cynthia goes first, and I think it was really memorable, really fun. She sang really well. She started really good this challenge. On Daya, I feel she could have done better. I feel she needed more presence and the singing was not the best. Ginger, I mean, she does a lot of mimics and uses that on her favor, but as well, I think she could have done some more. She did good, but not as good as Cynthia in this group. So on my ranking, I had Daya with 3.5, Ginger with 4.5, and Cynthia with a 5. In the second group, we have Acid, Alyssa, and Denali. Acid starts, and I think she looks iconic. There's something about her full woman side that I find charming. I truly stand her. She did good lyrics, good mimics, she was memorable. I appreciate watching this side of her. Now, on Alyssa, I'm grateful she decided to go really campy and funny. I think she did a good work on her lyrics and performance. Maybe she could have delivered more on choreo because I know she can do that. Denali, something that I find interesting and I think it's obvious to see, her look doesn't match in any way to Acid and Alyssa. And as I said before, when it comes to these challenges, production is the one who does the outfits, right? At least that's what I have in my knowledge. Maybe she didn't want it that look. Yeah, just something that I saw and something that I'm highlighting. Um, she did a lot of choreo, which I appreciated. The lyrics were fine, overall funny and memorable. And just right now that I'm rewatching again, she didn't lip sync her Jiha through the end, and was obvious, I think. So yeah, just interesting. So the ranking, Denali with 3.5 just because I saw that detail of the lip sync. But I think she did, as I said, really good choreo, really good work. Alyssa with 4 and Acid with 5. So top 2 for me was Cynthia and Acid. Third place, Ginger. Fourth place, Alyssa. Fifth place, Daya. And sixth place, Denali. We move on to the runway. Night of 1,000 mileys. From my bottoms to the tops. Up first, Acid with a 3. I truly love the vision and the concept, the aesthetic she decided to go for. But the only detail that destroys the look for me is the tits illusion. I just don't buy it. And again, like as I said before, Acid Betty is literally my bias. I think she could have easily gone for painting that breast shape on her body without trying to do this illusion because I don't think it looks rich. Regardless, the headpiece is insanely good. It looks so expensive. The makeup, the eyelashes, the look overall is really well thought. the whole long skirt looks really expensive as well, and there's no miss. I really like she decided to go by inspiring herself on Miley, but selling acid Betty on it. I insist. The only negative detail for me is the breast illusion. Next, Alyssa with 3.5. I understand that this is Miley and this is the dress she used literally on the Grammys. But I needed to look it more elevated with a twist different than the reveals she brought. And maybe even a different look because I think is failing easily into the safe zone. I put her here with a 3.5 because the dress is really well made comparing it to the original one, and I think she needs kudos for that. The wig and the makeup were well made. I love the performance she gave us through the runway and just well done. Now Ginger Minj with 4. I loved she decided to go by the younger now era. Like Alyssa, I feel the look is falling into a safe zone. The bodysuit is well constructed. The look is a well made copy of the original one, and that's fine. But overall, I can't comment that much on it. I like the younger now text in the back. She gave a little twist. She used like these eyelets through all the body. And yeah, I just have to say that it's a safe look. Now, I have Denali with 4.5. I wouldn't be surprised if she used that teddy bear as luggage. Pretty iconic, memorable. She did the twist that needed to be done, which I appreciate a lot. Just because of that, I think she's giving that wow factor, and it's something we needed to see from her in other looks. The bodysuit is well constructed, the nude bikini is totally well done, perfect fit, and just really, really good. Next, Cynthia with 4.8. Complex, elevated, different. She used the concept and drag it up for the look. And the only detail that I see is that the body was a little bit loose down. But that's for real the only detail that I found out of this because everything is perfection. The coat is well constructed, cohesive with the concept, the wig, pretty campy and fun. When we see the coat on the back, it looks like there was a lot of effort on it with the eyes following through it. Pretty different for Cynthia, and I'm just really happy for this work. And finally, with a 5, Daya. No miss, iconic, everything on point. I know Denali shaded this, but it's a perfect fit on the body. It's iconic. I love the fact that the body has this latex texture, and as Daya said, this is the perfect fusion between her and Miley. The makeup screams Miley, screams herself, and honestly, I don't have that more to say about this look. Just perfection. There's no miss. And for me, it doesn't need a twist because this is one of the looks, one of the most iconic looks from Miley, and just doesn't needed it. And yeah, all the details are fine. So now, if I go based on the runway and performances, my top two is Cynthia and Daya. And wow, Cynthia in the top two again, at least for me. But we knew how this works. The runway doesn't matter when the maxi challenge is not a 7 challenge. So on the maxi challenge, I repeated, the top two is Acid and Cynthia. As you know, we have the results, and it's Denali and Ginger. That's the top two, which, as I thought since the end of the Mistress Chaos, this was going to be recurrent as never before. Ginger was my top three in the Maxi Challenge, right? While Denali was in the bottom because literally she forgot her line. Literally, you can go to the episode and check that. And on a general POV, I think for sure this episode's results had the intention to lock in Ginger to the next round and serve that quote unquote TV worthy lip sync by Denali being there in that lip sync. To add here, the logical disconnection from the main judges persists, with Michelle praising Cynthia for now knowing how to sing, while Olivia in the first bracket was criticized by that on the rock challenge, and Denali being praised on her flashy choreo, while Georgios was criticized by that on the rap challenge. So I have to say that at this point, I feel the main judges just goes there to jab, and at the end, production decides what's better for the TV. And as you know, well, the third bracket has finished. This is consistent through the next episode, which I'm going to break down in the next emission. So, well, that said, tell me please your thoughts on this episode. How rigged was this? Who needed to be in the top for you? Who needed to be in the bottom for you? And that was everything. This was Pedro, and see you on the next one. Bye!